జై శ్రీరామ్. 162 శ్రీరామ పట్టాభిషేకాలు. అపర రామభక్తులు శ్రీ సీతారామచంద్ర స్వామి దేవస్థానం కొండాపూర్ ట్రస్టీ సెక్రటరీ. ఇలా వీరి కాంట్రిబ్యూషన్స్ టు ద సొసైటీ అండ్ రామసేవ చూస్తే మనకు ఆ లిస్ట్ చాలా పెద్దగా ఉంది. మా తవాస్మి గ్రంథాన్ని తెలుగులోకి తీసుకురావడానికి ఎన్నో వ్యయ ప్రయాసాలు ఓర్చి మమ్మల్ని అనుగ్రహించిన శ్రీమాన్ డాక్టర్ చిలకపాటి విజయ రాఘవాచార్యుల స్వామి వారిని వారి దిశానిర్దేశాన్ని అందించవలసిందిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాము. వీరు ఎంచుకున్న అంశం శ్రీ రామాయణంలో భద్రంతే వైభవం.
ఆపదామపహర్తారం దాతారం సర్వసంపదాం లోకాభిరామం శ్రీరామం భూయో భూయో నమామ్యహం. మనోజవం మారుతతుల్యవేగం జితేంద్రియం బుద్ధిమతాం వరిష్టం వాతాత్మజం వానరయూథముఖ్యం శ్రీరామదూతం శిరసా నమామి. కూజంతం రామ రామేతి మధురం మధురాక్షరం ఆరుహ్య కవితాశాఖాం వందే వాల్మీకి కోకిలం. జై శ్రీరామ్, జై శ్రీరామ్, జై శ్రీరామ్. How difficult it is to be a last speaker for the day. I do not know whether it is a blessing or I cannot say curse, but definitely a difficult task to carry out. After full-throated discourses on the poignant personality, Lord Sri Ramachandra, it is highly critical and difficult to fill up the gap between the two lines. After my prayerful invocation to Sri Ramachandra, the Supreme Deity, and Rama Kainkaryavan Hanuman, the Supreme Poet Valmiki, and my Supreme Acharya Parampara, I bow down in humility and shy about my poverty of thought, poverty of speech, and poverty of expression, to speak on the concept Bhadranthe. That topic was allotted to me by Sriman Chakradhar. When I opted for something else, he said, no, you speak only on Bhadranthe. A very, very significant concept in Valmiki Ramayana. Okay, I am consciously aware of my inadequacy and limitedness and of unfolding the myriad and mystic mantras or concepts penned by the saint sage Valmiki. I am terribly afraid of two things. I recall Kalidasa who said, Mandah kaviyasak prardhi gamishyam yapahasyatam Pramsulabhye falayalobha dudbhahu yavavamanaha. Who spoke before me on the dais and off the dais I have had. Nothing has been left to speak. I am also very aware that not an inch or a millimeter of space was ever left for explanation or narration or glorification of any fresh thought on the metrical and metaphysical tenets or slokas in Ramayana. Little before now we have heard Sriman Murali Krishnamacharya Swami, the Veda Pandit, who elaborated on the words, the syllables use the ha and akara. However, out of devotional curiosity or habituated daily recitation or passion for knowing the unknown, I did not pause to consider either the futility or superficiality of my venture to speak on Bhadranthe. I am exactly in a position of the fabulous or legendary squirrel before the colossal commentators such as Andhra Valmiki Vasudasa Swami, Sriman Chilakapati Swami, who gave the veritable address of Lord Sri Ramachandra by discoursing on Sri Ramayana here in Visakhapatnam. I saluted their feet, and also especially before them, Sriman T.K. Gopalacharya Swami, who brought out the Ramayana Ratnakaram, a wonderful magnum opus of Gopalacharya Swami, or Pullala Sri Ramachandra Garu, or Chaganti Varu, or Samavedam Varu, or the galaxy of speakers who did a wonderful job on speaking about Valmiki Ramayana. If at all my submissions or ideas acquire any validity, it must be entirely due to Sri Rama Anugraham. At two places Valmiki uttered this word, Rama Prabhavad Ascharya. What is surprise? Ascharya is something which is beyond your knowledge, beyond your degree or diploma or doctorate. It is only Atmanubhuti or Bhavana Prakarshanam. By that only you can visualize the greatness of Rama. We are aware that Valmiki was a great saint who belonged to the world, whereas Narada belonged to the celestial regions, whose spiritual merit and wisdom was of divine order and superhuman dimensions. This was a crucial meeting between these two great people, Tapasvi Vagbedamaram, Valmiki one side and Narada on the other side. There was a crucial meeting between these two people. The decadence of Brahma and his assured boon to Valmiki that whatever you utter, whatever you say, yavasthasyanti girayah saritascha mahitale tavad ramayana katha lokesh pracharishyati. It has been validated in all the times. And the first TV telecast was done by Valmiki in respect of Ramayana. What could not be seen instantly or constantly? What cannot be seen even distantly? In a split of second, everything has been rendered by Valmiki by Narada to Valmiki, the first telecaster. Here is our telecast expert also on the dais. I salute them. And then Ramayana abounds few incantations, few benedictories, Benedictines, biblical word also, such as Bhadrante, Bhadramastu, Bhadratestu, Bhadroham, Bhadramostu, at various places. I have scanned to the best of my ability with the help of my friend, Dr. Kiran Kumar is here. We scanned how many times this word Bhadrante or Bhadramastu, these words has appeared in Ramayana. I found about 90 times. All through the text. But abundant in number is only Balakanda. The words used by sage Valmiki are most delightful and choicest. Their meaning is exquisite and noble. The meter is musical and the lines are well contextualized and richly balanced. Nowhere Valmiki has uttered the word Bhadrante without any relevance to the situation, without relevance to the context. And they contain numerous enchantings and charming compound words and fine derivations and filled with the niceties of grammar. There is no violation of grammar. One gentleman, Mr. A.A. MacDonald, said in a wonderful book, he said, probably no work of literature, secular in its origin, has ever produced so profound impact, so great influence on the life and the thought of the people as has the Ramayana has done across the world. Today nobody can say that I do not know who is Rama. Some speaker was telling a little before now, always say Jai Sri Ram. Don't say hello. Hello is a hello and a shallow. But the Sri Rama is a full. So keep telling Jai Sri Ram, Jai Sri Ram. Earlier my teacher was telling me when I was learning Sanskrit in Andhra University, అరే ఎప్పుడు కూడా హలో హలో అనవాకరా హరి ఓం అనరా అన్నాడు. కొన్నాళ్ళు అది ప్రాక్టీస్ చేశాం. నౌ ది హోల్ వరల్డ్ ఈ టెల్లింగ్ జై శ్రీరామ్. ది అదర్ డే అవర్ ప్రైమ్ మినిస్టర్ వాజ్ విజిటింగ్ US, but he had not met the upcoming president, but he gave a word, Jai Sri Ram, to the Indian population there. I was amused by that. So the words used by Sage Valmiki are most delightful and choice, as I said, and MacDonald has rightly said about it. Hence the importance of Bhadranthe. Itihasa Puranabhyam Vedam Sambhavam Hayatani Sasanam Unnadi. What attributes are cited in Veda? What qualifications, what characteristics are prescribed or ascribed or described in Veda to Paramapurusha? The same thing has been distinctly and decently narrated in epics also. So Ramayana Vedavejje Parepamsi Jate Dacharathatmaje carries a lot of meaning in it, because Ramayana is only the elixir of Veda. The juicy part of Veda has been brought into the world by Valmiki as Ramayana, and Paramapurusha Vedavejja has been the son of Dacharatha. So it is no dispute about it. So the Ramayana is foremost in depicting the divine qualities, and Rama is the totality of these attributions. Our former speaker has also said there is only one perfect man with a capital letter M. A perfect man with a capital letter M is only Rama, none else on the planet of Earth. And also, so the oft-quoted sloka, Charitam Raghunadhasya Shatakoti Pravistaram Ekaikam Aksharam Proktam Mahapataka Nashanam. There are 100 crore slokas in Ramayana, in the original Ramayana. They are being sung in Sri Vaikuntham, Paramapadam, Paramavyomam. If you utter any small syllable, if you utter small word in the entire text of 100 crore Ramayana, life finds its fulfillment, and all the evils we have committed so far would be burnt wholesale. But today, that Ramayana is available only in 24,000 slokas. That too difficult to say exactly 24,000. Some prakshiptams, some likshiptams, some additions, some omissions, some commissions had been done in the original text of Ramayana, so that today you cannot exactly count 24,000 slokas. But it has been said. With the 24 slokas spaced into 7 kandas, even Tadhottaram, even Uttarakanda is not accepted to be the contribution of Valmiki, but 6 kandas are acceptable. Because he said, I have written 6 kandas, okay. Tadhottaram also have written something else after this. So people construe conveniently that he has written 7 kandas. That's okay. The question is, what is the advantage, what benefit you get by reciting these 24,000 slokas, keeping your convenience on daily basis? I have come across one sloka in Ramayana in Kishkinthakanda. Sugriva has summoned all his monkey troops and directed them to go on different sides. Some people have gone towards east, some people towards south, some people towards north, some people towards west. That's okay. He said one thing. I have been so much impressed by that. What is the advantage of writing Ramayana or reading Ramayana or doing this kind of job? Is it necessary? Okay, we all agree that Narayana family was a Padma Bhushan or a Bharat Ratna. There is no doubt about it. Sooner or later, later than sooner, somewhere, sometime, this institution is rightly entitled to get a national honor like Bharat Ratna. What is the advantage by this? Sugriva has said that. Not only Bhadraante, Bhadramastu, Bhadravoham, Swastitestu, Jayi Bhava, Vijayi Bhava, Digvijayi Bhava, all these incantations keeping aside. He said, Krutam hi priyamasmakam Raghavena Mahatmana Tasyachet pratikarosti Sapalam Jivitam Bhavet. If you want to get Life Achievement Award, don't go to Delhi. Spending 25,000 rupees, you can get carried at the Life Achievement Award is also given if you pay some 25,000 or 50,000 rupees to an institution. Even Kalabharati, Dr. Rambabu would also confer if he desires, if you give some 2 lakhs, some kind of Life Achievement Award. That is not the Life Achievement Award. That is a Life's Disadvantages Award. The best award, the only award of life achievement is only what Sugriva said. He said, Krutamihi priyam asmakam raghavena mahatmana tasyachet pratikarosti jivitam safalam bhavet. If you do any small contribution, if you do any small humble service to Lord Rama, priyam tasyachet pratikarosti, what you get in return is fulfillment of life mission. What you get in return is the fulfillment of life mission that was widely recognized, attested, encouraged, motivated, initiated, ignited, imbibed and introduced here in form of Ramanarayanam by our Chalamaya Garu and then Narasimha Rao Garu, then the Narayanam brothers. Because they have rightly understood the na bhasha, na svasa, na ghosha, Ramude and evaru chepadu. I heartily appreciate. I was motivated by his words while going through this line, the wonderful figures on the way. So, Sugriva has told the monkey troops, my dear friends, go forth, find Sita. If you do any smallest contribution, smallest servitude to Lord Rama, life finds its fulfillment. That has been very proved in every character that he has come into close contact with Rama in the entire story of Ramayana. Okay. And Kishkindakanda, there are 2 important things. Not only Bhadrante, not only Bhadramastu, not only Jayi Bhava, Jayatu Jayatu Devo, or not only Jayachadi Balo Ramo Lakshmanasya Mahabalaha, but in Kishkindakanda, Tadviryam Drashtukameyam Sarvavanara Uttishta Harisardula Langhayasva Maharnavam. One of my friends from US who happened to be my class fellow in my PG course, he was telling me, sir, we always chant this mantra. If you want to get any merit from Hanuma, keep chanting this mantra. Uttishta Harisardula Langhayasva Maharnavam. Even this is also a benediction. This is also a blessing in Ramayana. Synonymous to that, we find, can anybody tell me here, who said good morning to God, a human being, wishing God good morning? Who said? Anybody? Huh? Thank you very much, ma'am. Vishwamitra was the first person who greeted his student. My dear boy, good morning to you. Kausalya Supraja Rama. Purva Sancha Pravartate Uttishta. Nara Shardula. There he said, Uttishta. Uttishta Harisardula. Langhayasva Maharnavam. Here the Guru says to the student, What did he say? Uttishta narasardula kartavyam daivamanhikam. Even that is also equal to bhadrante. Mangalam karyasityardham karishyanti samahitaha rushinanja prasadena kabiruddhimatena cha. It comes in Sundara, in Kishkindakanda 67 Sarga. Here, what does this word speak? This bhadrante, bhadramastu, etc., etc. We have a wonderful sloka, elders keep telling, Laukikanam hi sadhunam ardhan vaganu vardhate rushina pundarajyanam vacham ardhanudhavati. If somebody gives a blessing, it fructifies. Some 10 years back, I attended a very big meeting in Mount Abu organized by Brahma Kumaris. There was a separate session on will the incantations, will the blessings fructify? That's the question. The session was for 6 days. They kept on telling, if somebody gives some blessing, మనం మంగళాశాసనం అంటాం. ఒక వైష్ణవ పరిభాషలో మంగళాశాసనం అంటాం. ఆశాసనం అంటే విష్, ఒక కోరిక, ఒక మంచి మాట. మంగళ ఆశాసనం మీకు శుభం జరగాలి అని చెప్పటం. ఆశీర్వాదం అంటాం. ఏదన్నా కూడా ఒక బ్లెస్సింగ్. దీస్ బ్లెస్సింగ్స్ డు నాట్ గో వేస్ట్. దే విల్ నెవర్ గెట్ ఫ్యూటైల్. దే ఆర్ ది ఫెర్టైల్ ఎక్సర్సైజెస్ త్రూ వర్డ్స్. దే మీన్ ఏ లాట్, టన్స్ ఆఫ్ మీనింగ్, టన్స్ ఆఫ్ ఫ్రక్టిఫికేషన్. So Rushina Punarajyana Vacham Ardhanudhavati. So their speech, their words, their blessings precede actions, the fructification. Rushivakyam అని ఎప్పుడు కూడా namijja rushibhashitam is said in Ramayana. Why we greet elder people after the wedding, the new couple, the new vets go and fall on the feet of elders seeking their blessing. If there are 1,000 people who blessed the bridal pair, the new vets, if one fellow minus 999 did not heartily bless, if one fellow blesses out of his core of heart, that fructifies. So that is negated. All negative attributes, negative vibes are negated. So blessings carry meaning. That is why bhadrante, bhadrante, bhadrante. We have got one sukta in Veda. That is Ano Bhadra Suktam. Ano Bhadra Kadavoyanti Vishchato, something like that. That Sukta runs. The entire sutra is only a benedictory form. I have found that this is carried into Ramayana by Valmiki Maharshi at various places. These mantras will give the benefit of acquiring various skills and knowledge and long life. It is recited, Ano Bhakta Suktam is recited on all auspicious occasions. Similarly, Hanuma's clarion call, Jaya Charibalo Ramo Lakshmanasya Mahabalaha, Raja Jayati Sugrivo Raghavena Abhipalitaha, that has been fructified. He only wished that victory to Rama, victory to Lakshmana, the Mahabala, the mighty man. But all these incantations, all these blessings have been fructified. This is a very, very important thing. Then coming to our, am I giving any trouble to anybody in speaking English? I don't think. Itihasa Puranabhyam Vedam Sumha Brahmayetani. Ante చెప్పబడినట్లు వేదాల్లో వివరించబడినటువంటి భగవానుడు మహావిష్ణువు రామచంద్రమూర్తికి అవతరిస్తే ఆయన స్వరూప రోగణ రూపగణ విభూతులన్నింటినీ కూడా లోకానికి పరిపూర్ణమైనటువంటి జ్ఞానాన్ని అందించేటటువంటి ఇతిహాస రాజ్యాలన్నీ కూడా ముఖ్యంగా శ్రీమద్ రామాయణం, శ్రీమన్ మహాభారతం, భాగవతం ఇతిహాసం అంటానికి వీల్లేదు. అందులో రామాయణం అద్భుతమైనటువంటిది. చరితం రఘునాథస్య అని చెప్పిన ప్రమాణం కూడా అలాంటిదే. పాతకాలన్నీ నశింపజేసేటటువంటివి. చతుర్వింశసహస్రిగా 24,000 శ్లోకాలు ఉన్నటువంటి మహాకావ్యంగా ఇందున పొద్దున మా శ్రీనివాసరావు గారు చెప్పారు, ఆది కావ్యం తర్వాత మరొక కావ్యం లేదు అని. అంటే మీరు ఇఫ్ యూ కౌంట్ దెమ్ ఓన్లీ వన్ రిమైన్స్, దెర్ ఇస్ నో సెకండ్ వన్, సెకండ్ టు నన్. అలాగా అటువంటిది ఈవేళ మనకు అనేక విధాలుగా వస్తూ ఉంది. దీంట్లో కచ్చిత్తు, హ, స్వస్తి, భద్రంతే, జయ, జయోస్తు ఇలాంటి మాటలన్నీ మనకు అనిపిస్తూ ఉంటే వాడి వివరణ మురళీకృష్ణమాచార్య వారు ఇంత వివరించారు. భద్రంతే అంటే అర్థం ఏంటి? తే నీకు భద్రం క్షేమముగాక, నువ్వు సుఖంగా ఉందువుగాక, నీకే ఇబ్బంది నువ్వు నిరుపద్రవంగా ఉందువుగాక అని అర్థం. ఈ భద్ర శబ్దానికి మంగళం అనే అర్థం కూడా ఉంది. భద్రం కర్ణేభిః శృణుయామదేవా అనేది ముండుకోపనిషత్తులో మనకు వస్తుంది. అది మొదలు పెడితే కానీ మిగతా మనం మొదలుపెట్టే మంత్రాలు అంటే బాహ్యేంద్రియాలతో కూడా భద్ర శబ్దం చేత క్షేమంకరమైనటువంటి వాటిని అంటే భగవన్నామాలను వినాలని, భగవంతుని యొక్క దివ్యమంగళ విగ్రహాన్ని అలా దర్శించాలని, అలాగే స్వస్తినో ఇంద్రో బృహస్రవాహ అనే మంత్రం, ఇలాంటి మంత్రాల్లో స్వస్తివాచకత్వం అనేటటువంటిది క్షేమార్థాన్నే సూచిస్తుంది. ఈ మంగళ శబ్దం శాస్త్రాలలో కొన్ని దర్శనాలలో కూడా భగవత్ పరతంత్రంగా, అట్లాగే పాఠకులకి కానీ చదివేటటువంటి వాళ్ళకి కానీ అధ్యాపకులకు కానీ కోరి ఆశితులకు కానీ బాగా యోగక్షేమాలు కలిగించబడింది. పైగా కావ్య మర్యాద ఉంది అంటారు. ఏమిటి అంటే మంగళాదీని మంగళ మధ్యాని మంగళాంతాని చ శాస్త్రాన్ని ప్రధంతే. నువ్వు ఒక కావ్యం చెప్పేటప్పుడు మంగళప్రదమైన మాటతోనే ప్రారంభించాల. శ్రీకైవల్యపదంబు చేరుటకు నైచింతించదన్ లోకరక్షైకారంభకు భక్తపాలన కళా సంరంభకున్ దానవోద్రేక స్తంభకు. ఈ రకంగా పోతన్న గారు భాగవతాన్ని ఆంధ్ర మహాభాగవతాన్ని అందించారు. మొట్టమొదటి పద్యంలోనే భాగవతం యొక్క కథ అంతా కూడా 12 స్కంధాలు వివరించారు అన్నారు. అట్లా మంగళ మధ్యాన్ని మధ్యలో మంగళం ఉండాలి. మంగళాంతాన్ని చక్కగా శ్రీమద్ రామాయణంలో ఈ మంగళ ఆదిని, మంగళ మధ్యాని, మంగళాంతాని ఈ 3 చక్కగా ఆయా ప్రదేశాల్లో నిక్షిప్తం చేశాడు వాల్మీకి మహర్షి. అయితే ఈ భద్రపదమైనటువంటి పదాన్ని ఎవరు చెప్పాలా? ఎవరికి చెప్పాలా? పెద్దవాళ్ళు చిన్నవాళ్ళకి చెప్పాలా? చిన్నవాళ్ళు పెద్దవాళ్ళకి చెప్పాలా అనే మీమాంస వచ్చినప్పుడు వేదమంత్రాలకు మూలమైనటువంటి ఓంకారం అనే ప్రణవం కూడా మంగళార్థకరంగా చెప్పేదే కాబట్టి పూర్వాచార్యులు విశేషంగా ఆ పదం చెప్పే హరి ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః హరి ఓం అని మొదలు పెడతారు. కాబట్టి వాడి వ్యాఖ్యానాలు చేశారు. భగవద్గీతలో కూడా కృష్ణ పరమాత్మ ఓం తత్సదితి అన్నాడు. ఇటువంటివన్నీ కూడా ఒక దాస్యభావంతో ఉండేటటువంటి మనకి జీవులకి భగవంతుడికి నమస్కారం చేయడం, మేము దాసులమని చెప్పడం, వారి మంగళం కోవడం తప్పు కాదు అంటారు, ఒక ఆశీర్వాదం చేసినట్లు. అట్లాగే పెరియాళ్ళ వారు విష్ణు చిత్తీయంలో వారేం చేశారు? తిరుపల్లాండు పాడారు. పల్లాండు పల్లాండు పల్లాయిరత్తాండు పలగోటి 100,000 మల్లాండు తిండోళ్ మణివண்ணా ఉన్ సేవటి సెవి తిరుక్కాపు అడియో మూడు నిండోడం పెరివేంద్ర 1000 పల్లాండు. స్వామి ఎన్ని సంవత్సరాలయ్యా? 10,000 సంవత్సరాలు, 10 కోట్ల సంవత్సరాలు, అనంతమైన సంవత్సరాలు ఇలాగే మంగళప్రదంగా క్షేమంగాను ఉందువుగాక అనే మంగళాశాసనం చేశారు పెరియాళ్ళ వారు. అంటే ఎంత గొప్ప విషయం ఉన్నప్పుడు భగవంతునికి మనం మంగళం పాడాలి అన్నారు. వైష్ణవ ధర్మంలో దాన్ని ప్రధానంగా మనం పాటిస్తాం. వైష్ణవ ధర్మం అంటే అది ఏదో ఒక వర్ణానికో కులానికో సంబంధించింది కాదు. భగవంతుని యొక్క దాసత్వాన్ని నేను టీటీడీలో పనిచేసే రోజుల్లో లెటర్ అంతా రాసిన తర్వాత ఆ కింద ఇన్ ది సర్వీస్ ఆఫ్ లార్డ్ వెంకటేశ్వర అని రాసేవాళ్ళు. నేను అది ఒప్పుకోలేదు. నేను ఇన్ ది సర్విట్యూడ్ ఆఫ్ లార్డ్ వెంకటేశ్వర అని రాసేవాడిని ఫైల్స్ మీద. నన్ను మా ఈవో గారు పిలిచారు. ఏమిటండి విజయ రాఘవాచార్య గారు, ఇప్పటిదాకా అందరూ కూడా ఇన్ ది సర్వీస్ ఆఫ్ లార్డ్ వెంకటేశ్వర అంటే మీరు ఇన్ ది సర్విట్యూడ్ ఆఫ్ లార్డ్ వెంకటేశ్వర అన్నాడు. సర్వీస్ ఈజ్ ఎయిదర్ పెయిడ్ ఆర్ వాలంటరీ. సేవ ఎవడైనా చేయొచ్చు, డబ్బులు తీసుకోవచ్చు, జీతం తీసుకోవచ్చు, జీతం లేకుండా కూడా చేయొచ్చు. కానీ సర్విట్యూడ్ కైంకర్యం, కింకరుడు చేసేది కైంకర్యం. కింకరుడు అంటే 3rd గ్రేడ్ సర్వెంట్. తద్భృత్య భృత్య పరిచారిక భృత్య భృత్య భృత్యశ్చ భృత్య ఇతి మాం స్మర అని కులశేఖరరావు వారు పెరమాళ్ళని ప్రార్థించాడు. స్వామి గ్రాంట్ మీ ది లాస్ట్ గ్రేడ్ కార్డర్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ సర్విట్యూడ్. There are many, many officers above me. There are 8 level, 10 level, 17 level officers in the government of India. But treat me as your most humblest Adhamadasaha, the lowest grade servant. Where he has no ownership. This has been said by Kulasekara Alvar. So this is also a kind of Mangala Shastram to God, because I am your man. I own you. You should own me in చెప్పడం. అట్లాగే మరి భాగవతం దశమ స్కంధంలో కూడా ఒకటి ఉంది, జయ జయ జహ్యమ అని జయ శబ్దం విశేషంగా దాంట్లో వాడారన్నమాట. శ్రీరంగరాజ స్తవంలో పరాశర భట్టుల వారు ఇలాంటి పదాలు వాడారు, గమనించాను. అయితే కమింగ్ టు ది పాయింట్, ఎన్ని చోట్ల ఉంది ఇది అని చెప్పి, అయ్యా, I have scanned the entire Ramayana to the best of my ability with the help by my friends also. There are 90 times the words Bhadrante, Bhadramastu, Bhadroham, these words are used. And in Balakanda you find 49 to 50 times this same word, Bhadrante, Bhadrante, Bhadrante. In Ayodhya Kanda, there are 11 times the word has been repeated. In Aranya Kanda, 10 times this word is repeated. But in Kishkinda Kanda, only 1 time it is repeated. In Sundarakanda, there are 10 references to this word Bhadrante. I have got full length of speech to prepare, but I am consciously aware of the limitation and the premium you put on my head. You have simply put nail in my head not to exceed the time limit, I can understand. In Sundarakanda it is 10 times. In Uddhakanda it is 7 times. Totally, there are 90 times Maharshi Valmiki used this word in entire Ramayana. As I told you, there is a courtesy, there is a maryada, because Rama is a maryada Purushottama. The courtesy is Mangaladini, Mangala Majjani, Mangalantani. When you come to Yuddhakanda, there are 4 times this word is used. Kinkarishyami bhadravu 𝐒𝐽𝑉 uchyata nasamardhancha sukritam bhavet. This is what said. Then Vibhishana told Rama, Mandev yuginchechare yukto bhavitumarhasi vanaranancha bhadrante pareshancha parantapa. Swami, for the sake of vanaras, the monkeys' safety, considering to be spies which we have found them, be alert. Don't be casual in your war operations. Have a definite plan and policy in moving further to saying Ravana. Later Vibhishana told Rama, wishing him Bhadrante. Then Vibhishana told Sita, Ma'am, Divyangaraga Vaidehi, Divya Bharanabhushita, Yanamaroga Bhadrante, Bhartantvan Dhastamicchati. Vaidehi, ma'am, anointed with a wonderful fragrance, decked with beautiful ornaments, auspicious and ascending the palanquin, your husband Rama is desirous of seeing you right now. Please move. This was Vibhishana said, Bhadrante, Yanamaroha Bhadrante. And then there are also certain references. Dasharatha came to Rama, as you know, after the war, greeted his son. We always doubt whether, how can the people who passed away long back come back with the human form and bless their children? It so happened in Sri Ramayana. King Dasharatha came in his palanquin, Devya Vimanam, to Rama and Lakshmana. Sita was also there, and he blessed them. This we had seen in Srimad Ramayana. And he advised his son Lakshmana, Ramam Susrusha Bhadrante Sumitra Nandavardhana, Rama Sarvasya Lokasya Suvidassada. Oh Lakshmana, the enhancer of Sumitra's joy, you are the fund of happiness given to your mother Sumitra, be auspicious. Rama will always remain good in the service of the three worlds. I had been to heaven. Indra looked after me with care, concern and comfort. I have been fully satisfied. But people keep telling me that if Rama is pleased with your services, nobody else can give more than what Rama could give. This Asarada told Lakshmana in Ramayana. Then he said in the 122nd chapter, like that, Bhadrante. Then Vibhishana told Rama, Pushpakam nama Bhadrante, Vimanam Surya Sannibham, Mama Bhradu Kuberasya, Ravanena Baliyasa. An aerial plane called Pushpaka, a wonderful flight, which closely resembles the sun, which goes according to the will of the rider, has been retained with me. My dear sir, please, it was earned by my brother Ravana from my brother Kubera in a combat. Be fine, be happy, be auspicious. Rama, this is retained for you. Please make use of this flight, Pushpakam, and go to Ayodhya, because Sri Lanka is distanced to Ayodhya by 3,449 kilometers according to present distance by road. Take it for example, even from Rameswaram for that matter. And then, the last but not the least, as I said, Mangaladini, Mangala Majjani, Mangalantani, the word Bhadrante has been spaced into at various levels, at various chapters. And the last sloka, perhaps last but one, the penultimate sloka is 𝐸𝐵𝐸 puravrittam ākṣānam bhadramastuvaha pravyahat vishabdham balam vishnohu pravardhatam. Why Valmiki has written this great classic? Only to say, to ensure that let the whole people become pious, peaceful, comfortable and prosperous. Bhadramastuvaha, the word was wonderfully used at the last sloka, last but one. Evam edat puravrattam ākṣānam bhadramastuvaha pravyahara vishabdam balam vishnoho pravardhatam. Like that, in the entire Ramayana, I have found at least 90 references, 90 times the word Bhadrante was wonderfully, contextually used. At no place that was meaningless. It was meaningful. So wonderfully jeweled into the ornament of Ramayana. This is what I have found. This is my, perhaps the day is signed off with my speech. I am aware of your limitations. A time for a coffee or a tea, don't worry about it. It may be available. And to conclude, I would like to say a few words. Our Rambabu Garu Dr. Rambabu is the first doctorate holder in temple administration from Andhra University, my great friend. He is here. We had been together for the last 20-25 years. Wherever I go with him. Wherever he goes, I go with him. We are like Purusha Dampacham. We are like that. And this institute, the Valmiki Research Institute, I wish, pray, at the lotus feet of Lord Sri Ramachandra, considered by Sitama, Lakshmana Swami and Hanuma, it should emerge into a university of epic studies. I am not talking a university of Ramayana, because there is no single university where we have produced like that. This should emerge in course of time as the university of epic studies. Predominantly Ramayana is the first and the best epic, followed by Mahabharata. And no words are enough to give them a commendation, an attestation, an appreciation or admiration for what have been done and what is being done. One gentleman who always keeps moving, propagating the Rama Bhakti, who produced wonderful training modules. I was a trainer for IAS officers for 6 years. in my previous stint in Mari Channareddy Human Resource Institute. Had I come across this kind of Tavasmi and Tapasvi, I could have been praised, I could have been extolled by the IAS officers for giving good training. But late, it is late. However, a wonderful working manual. He has done a lot of hard work. He brought out Tapasvi, Tavasmi, and so Rama blessed him with the twins. Don't go with one, you should have two, and one more daughter may also come out in the form of something like Sumitra, because wonderful name. And our Srimati Kirti, Sharada Deepti is a wonderful child for us, who never mince words to speak what is the truth is the truth. They have also sensitized and built capacities in ISKCON's group the other day. I was also there. And then our Dr. our Jahanavi. This trio has developed a wonderful working modules. I am sure, Dr. Sakradhar, these books are going to become a standards of training modules for civil service officials. If it goes into institutes or training institutes, the day is not too far when I see that we are going to visit here quite often. For reference's sake, already some good books are there. If you permit me, I will also donate some good number of books to you, and also ensure some hundreds of books will pour into your racks very soon, because there are many people who are worrying as to how these books should be maintained after us. During their lifetime, they have developed lakhs, hundreds of books on Ramayana, Bharata, etc. These books are available in different houses. If you help me, if you permit me, sir, I am going to see that your shelves are fully filled with wonderful epics and ethics books also. I thank you very, very much for the kindness and love you have shown to me. Hardly a month back I was here conducting Sri Rama Kalyanam on Punarvasu Star and Sri Rama Pattabhishekam on Pushtami Star with our Dr. Rambaba Garu and Dr. Kiran Kumar Garu, my great friend Raja Babu Garu, my lieutenant who always keeps me guarded closely. We have done it and we keep coming. Thank you very, very, very much. And also thank you for giving me a patient hearing. As I told you, being a last speaker, it is not only headache but also stomachache if it is not properly filled. Today happens to be Ekadasi also. Ekadasi also. But all said and done, a wonderful thing happened. It's not an easy affair to conduct this kind of seminar for 4 days continuously with the same gusto, with the same tempo. You have accomplished the purpose for which it has been created. Thank you very, very, very much everybody here. Jai Sri Ram. Jai Sri Ram.
We have by uttering Bhadrante, Bhadrante so many times, Swamiji has offered his Mangala Sastrams to this conclave also. So we are blessed to hear that word Bhadrante. We request all the guests on the stage to felicitate Sriman Chilakapati Vijaya Raghavacharyulu Swami. And we have 3 more presentations. By the way, it's not the last presentation, so be patient.